going to render any objects that's closer than 30 centimeters. So what we want is we want to actually say, actually, even if it's really close, I still want you to render it. So make sure we're not in play mode, and then just go, let's make it like, let's say, I don't know, 001. Like yeah, okay, so that's a minimum, 0.01. Okay, yeah, so that's the closest we can render something. And now if we hit play, then we're going to see them. All these little cubes are going to be able to come up real close. We can sort of knock them around. It doesn't make a whole bunch of sense like in this view because we can't look at them. So let's go ahead and build it now. So first of all, we're just going to build settings, switch platform to Android. Player settings. Remember, there's 4 things we need to do in here. Okay, so multi-threaded rendering, that's 1. Package name, we'll just change it physics. That's 2. Minimum API level of 7, that's 3. And XR settings to AR core supported, that's 4. Okay, and one more thing we need to do here is just add the actual AR core package. Just drag it in. Yep, okay, we don't actually need the Halo AR example, so we can uncheck that. Oops. And then, yeah, if you remember, there's 2 things we need to do to the camera. We need to add the pose controller, the pose, I think it's called pose controller, the pose something, and the session something, session component. Okay, so we go pose, track pose driver. that's a mouthful. All right, yeah, and go to yeah, color camera. This doesn't, I haven't noticed any effects from changing the update type. So yeah, I'm not sure if that changes anything. And then go to, what was it? Session component, okay. Remember, we can set this default AR session config just by going to assets, default session config, first person camera, just drag that down. And if we've done it all right, one more thing, that's always the last thing I remember to do, is just add this current scene. Oh yeah, and save the scene too. So let's call it simple physics. Okay, and build and run. All right. Okay, so yeah, you notice that cube kind of like it was in front for a while, and then it's like AR core started tracking. You know, that's when you know that AR core is kind of getting in sync. Okay, so you can see we sort of have that cube. It's like it looks a little bit disjointed. There's no occlusion in AR core yet, so you know, like it should go behind that object, but it doesn't. That's kind of like what's going to be interesting to see the, you know. I mean, look, like, you know, it's like you get a Ferrari for Christmas, and it's like, oh, but where's me Bugatti, you know? But like, it's just like interesting stuff. Yeah, so you can see like, yeah, all these sorts of things we can do now. I'm just double tapping to make these new cubes and spin them around, try and knock them into each other. Why not? You know, so yeah, whatever you want, really. You could keep making shapes and stuff as well if you sort of know what you're doing. Yeah, I'm noticing with the, see how it freezes when you change orientation like that? It's just kind of like, yeah, just little interesting things you notice. Yeah, so yeah, loads of fun. Yeah, I love, if anyone makes anything interesting, I'd love to see it. Like, please share, even a screenshot or some code or just any ideas. Yeah, it's all great stuff. Or any suggestions as well. I'd love to hear them. I'll do a tutorial on it for sure. Yeah, cool. All right.